So what kind of a project would you be interested doing in future?
There are so many projects that I would want to work in. I mean, there is so much good content that people are writing and people are bringing. And there are so many opportunities now for fresh people, fresh faces, and so I think if a movie with there are a lot of actually the Drishyam films brings new cinema. That is something great about Manish sir. I would really want to be associated with him. Then there is Sri Ram Raghavan sir. I also met Sri Ram Raghavan sir once, and in big he was doing his vegetable shopping. His in-laws were visiting him, and he's quickly. And that time I was like blown away with the films that he came up with, and I went to him. I was like, so big fan. So I really want to work with him because I think there would be something to contribute.
Right.
So yeah, and there is a list of such great filmmakers, and that I would want to work with.
Okay. So how would you react when you receive any negative review about your performance, or you have been trolling for anything?
See, if there are trolls, or if there is something not in good faith, anything which is not in good faith, I do not pay heed to it. I do not pay attention to it. I would not even come across such a comment because I don't read such comments, or I only read constructive criticism. I'm well aware of the fact that okay, this is through a well-wisher who really wants me to improve, or want me to succeed, or उनकी intention क्या है आपको पता चल जाती है. So that things I consider, but apart from that, I think ignorance is a bliss. Just move on.
Who do you consider to be your acting role model?
Acting role model?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to. But like, I'm inspired by Amitabh Bachchan sir, or Nutan ji, and a lot of great actors. Even now, like Rajkumar Rao is amazing. Ayesha Singh is amazing. Vidya Balan is amazing. Then there are so many people like Rani Mukherjee, Kajol ji. They all are amazing. Though they all inspire me, but I would not want to be an exact copy of anybody because I want to, keep my individuality alive. So yeah, they inspire me, but I don't want to fall into following someone.
Okay, so is there any specific technique which Ayesha uses to create a believable character?
So there's this new phase that my character is going through, which is being a mother. So I obviously have nothing to do with being a mother, and I do not have any backing on it, but I have my nieces and nephews, so I use that memory and those energies. But for this particular phase of Sai's life, I personally, as Ayesha, I started knitting a sweater, and I have kept it in my room, and I used to knit it every day between the scenes because I want to see. It's an experiment for me as Ayesha because I want to see whether it hits me or not, because while I'm doing it, I know I'm putting so much effort in knitting a sweater for a child, which I know, I'm well aware that Sai is a character and there is this child to this character. So I'm doing it for the character. Ayesha is doing it for Sai, who has this child. So I want to see whether when there is a loss or a comeback of those two entities, a mother or a son, or a mother or a daughter, does that property that I've invested my time, my energy, and my love in, will that affect me or not? So I like to do such experiments where I do not have some, memory, or I do not have some experience in. तो कुछ experiment करना is nice. It helps you grow, I think. क्योंकि आप कुछ नया कर रहे हो. It's not borrowed, it's not stolen, it's fresh, it's your experience. So it's my experience of knitting that sweater for somebody that I know I might have. So yeah.
Nice. So now the YouTuber and creators are the trend. So who is your favorite YouTuber and why?
See, I was not at all active like since very recent times. Even after the show, my Instagram family used to tell me कि थोड़ा active हो जाओ. तो अब जाके 1.5 साल बाद मैंने active होना comparatively शुरू किया है. So I'm not very aware of big channels or YouTubers, or I'm still yet to figure out. Yeah.
So what is the best piece of advice you could give to a new coming actor or an actress?
Be yourself. That's what I think has worked out for me. That I was myself and I still am, and I hope I continue to be. Because I think you bring a certain authenticity into the character that you're doing, and and obviously it's raw. When it's real, it's raw because it's not been there, done that a million times. So I think
a message to your Ayesha's fan.
Ayesha's fans, Ayesha's fans के लिए I have only and only love and lot of well wishes to each and every one of you, and lot of gratitude towards you for always being there for me, for standing by me. Thank you so much, and I love you so much.
Thank you, Ayesha. We just love the answers. I just hope your fans would love too.
Thank you so much for having me.